Hi guys, this is another manifestation and abundance technique for you, and I call it the freezer method, and I hope you'll try it along with me. I'm in the forestry behind our house right now, and it's just, oh, it's so gorgeous here. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the energy is really positive and uplifting, and I thought, yeah, this is a good place to do this. So come on with me. We're going to go to a little mossy place here and sit down. The moss here is just so soft. It's like a green velvet carpet. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up. Anyway, this freezer method has worked for me on about 2 or 3 occasions. So I can vouch that it does work, but there is a little bit of a twist behind it, and I'll explain that in a minute. Basically, what you do is you write what is happening in your life right now. It's kind of the opposite of most manifestation techniques. So for example, say you have applied for a job that you really want and you're not hearing back from them, and you know that they're still holding interviews. You write on your piece of paper, I have not been called for an interview for the job at XYZ company. And you fold the piece of paper and you put it in a freezer, any part of the freezer, you know. And apparently what this does is it freezes your current situation, which is you not getting called for an interview. It sort of binds it, and it allows the energy that you want, that is getting called for an interview, to come in. I'll just tell you my own experience with this method to show you how it worked for me, and it was really impressive. I do commission work for one of my clients on a rolling basis, so that I might do 2 or 3 jobs for her, and I don't get paid till the end of all the commissions. And this particular, she's usually very good, and she would pay me and there was no problem, but this particular time she owed me about $600, and you know, it's a lot of money. And she literally went offline, off the radar. I couldn't get in touch with her. I would send her emails and so forth, and there would just be nothing. So I did this freezer method, and here's the little kind of twist to the freezer method. I wrote on the piece of paper that so-and-so has not paid me the money I'm owed, $600. But as I wrote it, I was really angry, and I think that this is the secret to this manifestation technique. You have to be intense with your emotions. You have to have longing, you have to have anger, you have to have frustration, you have to have irritation, and somehow this energy is put on the paper that you put into the freezer, because you know these are all not great emotions, so it's a good thing to kind of freeze them as well. Anyway, I did this. I put the paper in the freezer, and let me tell you, I was really mad. And literally 3 days later, I had an email from her out of the blue saying she was sorry that she hadn't been in touch, how much did she owe me, and I was paid the next day. So I'm really impressed with this method, and the only place that I fall down is the intention. I really have to be passionate about it, and that's the only difficulty. But I would definitely encourage you to try this about something that is really making you frustrated or irritated or whatever applies to you, because it definitely works. So what I've written on a piece of paper, I have a couple of online shops, and I haven't had any orders this week, and I'm kind of ticked off about it. I really even shouldn't say I'm kind of ticked off about it. I'm really annoyed about it. So what I've written on a piece of paper, and I will show you, if you can see it, I have received no Etsy shop orders this week. And that is the situation, and I'm really mad about it. So I just took the paper and I'm going to fold it. Just make sure that you fold it. Now for me, I'm doing this one-handed, so it's not great, but I would fold it, depending on the size of your freezer as well, I would fold it like this. Maybe 4 times. That's it, right? And pop it in the freezer. And again, you should have results pretty quickly, within a week or 2. And I wish you all the luck with that. And please let me know in the comments if you've tried this before, or if it does work for you. Just an update on the first video that I made, where I used the 2-cup method. I'm trying to get money together for my glasses. That hasn't worked, guys. It's been 2 weeks now on Monday, so I'm disappointed. And I also wanted to say a really big heartfelt thank you to everyone who commented and left such encouraging words and positive words. It really made me happy, and it gave me faith in doing this whole manifestation process. So I'm going to let the 2-cup method just sit there. Personally, I don't believe in trying, different methods for one thing. So for this freezer method, I did not do it for the glasses money. There isn't, I just don't think there's much point. I want to try it for something different, and then I can weed out what's really working and what's not. So from the forestry here, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe, and I'm going to keep doing videos, I hope, every week on the manifestation and abundance line. And have a great weekend, guys. Bye. See you soon.